Hi Amber, so long it took me a while to get this to you. However, here we go. One of the most important things with resistance stretching, there's a couple of things. You got to mash it first, then you got to warm it up, then you got to resistance stretch it. And it's very important that you also do the flip side. So step one is going to be actually to roll your shins, because from what I gathered from you, the clonus is happening when you try to contract your calves. So we're going to be here. And we're going to try to roll the shins. Now, I'm not sure actually how much control you have over this joint. I know your reduced sensation starts about here. So if you need to, just keep your legs tucked underneath you like this. This would also be fine. That way you can use your arms and your abs. If you have the ability, you can pop up like this and get some shin work that way. Now, I also don't know if you'll be able to do this part, maybe in a while. But I actually roll the sides of my shins by moving my knees slightly to the side and sitting like this. And it ends up being this like sort of child's pose fell over sort of a thing. But you can also get the sides of your shins by doing it this way. And of course you would switch sides. Then we want to massage the calves. So you're going to take a roller, maybe even a rolling pin. The harder the thing you use to massage, though, the slower you need to do it. So a massage ball has a little more give. With a rolling pin or something really hard like that, you would have to go really slow. Then we're going to turn our knees in, turn our knees out, this sort of thing. Let me see if I can get you in frame here, get myself in frame. And turn in, turn out. I like to do some of this kind of stuff. I like to lay on the floor while I do this. Same thing here. You can kind of turn so you're getting the sides of the calves, turn so you're getting the sides of the calves. And then, of course, you can always just go ahead and massage them by hand. So if you need to, massage. I do a lot of this, a lot of this, a lot of this. And my personal favorite, let's see if I can do this without screwing up the shot, where I take and I put one calf on top of the other knee and just sort of move it around like that. So, step one, literally just mash the crud out of everything in your lower leg that you can find. If you can step on a tennis ball and massage the bottoms of your feet, that would be really helpful too. It could be some of the plantar stuff getting in the way when you try to contract. So then, warm it up. So, you would want to, any way you can, whether you're using yourself, let's see if I'm in the shot here, if you're using yourself as resistance, you can do that if you're flexible enough. If not, I'm not sure what your state is at this moment. Maybe Jeff or your physical therapist can help you. I've actually found that children really love to pull on feet. Zoe actually thinks it's a really fun game. And then you'll do your other side, warm it up, and just add a little resistance. Maybe you can put your extra hand, get in the shot here, you put your extra hand on your shin, and hopefully you can, get a sense through your hand whether the muscles are firing, because it might be kind of hard for you to feel it with reduced sensation. Okay, and then if you have enough flexibility, you can warm up the back side. Now what I'm doing here is I'm warming up my calf, keeping my calf muscle on, and then I'm resistance stretching it. In the advanced levels of resistance stretching, we will break the two motions apart, because really that's step 2 and step 3. For the sake of clients not going crazy while they're trying to figure out which way to push, a lot of times we'll just say, keep pushing. At all times, keep trying to stiletto foot or, push on the gas pedal, whatever you want to think of. And then we'll just sort of be easy going on the first couple ones until we feel that the muscle is really warmed up. And then we'll start to really fire that muscle, get a good stretch. Fire that muscle, get a good stretch. Now I'm going to give you an option, assuming maybe that you can't reach your feet right now because of your spine surgery. In which case, it's pretty much probably what they have you doing in PT. slowly back down. I believe that's when the clonus happens. So you would hopefully not go so high that you hit the spot where the clonus happens. Also, the clonus might be happening because you're bearing your full body weight. And so sometimes sitting it down and getting the muscles back on like this, then you can sort of move up. All right, so you'll mash your shins, mash your calves, warm up your shins, resistance stretch your shins, warm up your calves, resistance stretch your calves, then do the resistance stretch and warm up on the shins again, and the warm up and resistance stretch on the calves again. It almost always works better the second time. The first time is just a rough draft. You'll feel some weird stuff going on. The second time is going to actually feel a lot better, I hope.